What was I saying?
Can cameras pick up inner monologues?
Inner monologues, unfortunately, yes. Did you hear what he said there?
No, I hadn't. It was just like,
did you hear that?
You're my reason to die.
What a prick. After listening to that 18,654 times, I now finally know what he says.
What did he say?
He's an arsehole. When Gotham is ashes, you have permission to die. What a bastard. Did you just write down exactly what he said?
Look. This may take longer than 10 minutes, so if you would like to have a cup of coffee or tea...
Yeah, do it in like 2 different parts or something. Actually, that's what we can do. We can do a 2-part because this has gone on for way too long already. And we haven't even fucking written a script yet.
Just like 3 minutes in.
Yeah, this is the second recording.
Oh, really?
The first recording was 10 minutes long.
And
provided there's probably about 7, maybe 8 minutes of that actually usable. Whereas when you were just yelling the word, even put a bleep. If I could put a bleep in this video, I'd let it stay in. One point that I want to make. One point I want to make about that explosion that we just saw. Right? It's really, really cartoony looking, because for some reason, Chris Nolan, with all his fucking greatness, cannot figure out that putting loads of dust spray in digital afterwards makes it look horrible. That horrible was so deep down and so passionately felt, I almost choked and died. So, the explosion itself was cartoony, right? We've established that. But the set that they built on top of the existing field.
Yeah.
Was that a burp and a cough?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's an economical, that is. It's kind of combining everything.
I farted as well. But
The explosion itself looks cartoony, but the set that they built on top of the actual football field to mimic the aftermath of the explosion is one of the greatest looking sets I've ever seen ever.
Go back. It's so clear now what you know what he says.
Now, thank you for pointing that out, because Chris Nolan, when someone went to him about the fact that they couldn't understand what the fuck Bane was saying, Chris Nolan just goes, "What are you talking about? It's clear as fucking day." But that's because he's read the script and he's gone through the script and through that line thousands of times, so he knows exactly what's put in it. But the fact that you saw it the first time, didn't know what the fuck he said, but then I told you what he said, the second time you saw it, it makes perfect sense. So Chris Nolan doesn't understand, he does not understand that no one can understand what the fuck is going on.
Look at the stick, man.
What the fuck is that?
It's his leg.
Where's his hips? It's just
it was God's day off, so I took it over.
God doesn't take days off, okay? He's a really hard working guy, except for the 7th day. Because then he had a rest.
He likes to kick back with his bitches.
Yeah. Right, Anne Hathaway is wearing a fashionable as fuck hat, right? So far all I've gathered from this trailer is
that you do not like Anne Hathaway.
I love Anne Hathaway, I'll admit that right now, but I don't love her as Catwoman.
Why is Batman out in the daytime as well? And what the fuck is that? I want one.
You don't know what that is?
It's the Batcopter thing.
The Batcopter! With no form of blade at all, right?
It's the Bat VTOL.
The Bat VTOL. Speculation around the interwebs, but basically exactly what it is the Batwing. Yeah, like a practical, I say practical Batwing.
You can find me a fucking plane that's practical enough to go around to the shops for like.
There you go, right
there. A pint of milk and a slice of bread.
Ah, fuck.
Or a sliced pan.
Round
milk, lads. Cockett Park.
That's me on a
Batwing.
On a Batwing. That is exactly how I'd be on the Batwing. Batman's all like, Dark Knight. But I'll be like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Just going back to the previous film, The Dark Knight.
Yes.
Right? You know Aaron Eckhart that played Harvey Dent?
Yes.
He could speak perfectly but have a face. He should really be speaking like...
He couldn't. To be able to do is just talk out one side of your mouth.
Hello, my name is Aaron Eckhart.
Like if you can talk out one side of your mouth, you're grand. Yeah. Think about that. Write that down. So the Batwing is in the new movie, which is awesome. I'm okay with that. But the problem with actually that no, now I am officially not okay with this. Right? The problem with him having a Batwing is he has literally no need for having a Batwing.
He's fucking Batman.
No, like he doesn't have any like places far away to go that he wouldn't be able to get there on his
He
little
stays
plane.
in Gotham.
Exactly. He doesn't need to fly.
He's not like
Metropolis.
Superman, where Superman can like 1 minute he's in Metropolis and the next minute they did a TV show where he's in Japan.
Oh, it's just the Japanese Superman. Not like a whole episode.
Oh right.
Just an entire episode of Dan Kane in Japan. The fuck am I doing here? Remember Dan Kane? He was awesome. I really hope that's his name.
You want to know fucking Lois and Clark or
Yeah, the Adventures of Lois and Clark.
No,
He disappeared.
Yeah. She had her fucking cameo in James Bond. When I say cameo, it was about 4 minutes of her actually in the film. In Tomorrow Never Dies.
So took
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher took her.
And then she kind of like fucked off for a few years. Got a cameo with 2.5 Men, and then got a fucking TV series out of that.
And then got really skinny.
And yeah, I do use Terry Hatcher.
Pissed me off.
Terry Hatcher, I love
No, Terry Hatcher, eat a fucking burger.
Terry Hatcher, I love you anyway. How did we get from Batman to fucking Terry Hatcher?
You know, this happens every time. Ring Dan Kane and do another Superman show, please.
That wasn't the Dean Kane.
Dean Kane! Dan, Dean, fucking Derek, it doesn't matter. Bring back proper Superman. Smallville was good, right? I'll admit that right here, right now. It was good. Except for the fucking drama.
Well, she was in that as well, wasn't she? She did 1 or 2 episodes.
She showed up as Your One's Ma, I think, or some fucking... Oh my god, it burns when I think about it. I waited 10 years!
Just say he put the fucking Superman's outfit on, and does he?
Does he? No.
Yeah, really. This is all you can see.
This is all that happens. No, they didn't even have that bit. That bit wasn't even there. It was just him in a fucking suit. No, it wasn't even blue. It was just him in a waistcoat and a white shirt. And he just walks out and goes, "Hey," and then it cuts to like people stare up at the sky, and then you just see this fucking thing fly by, like, oh look, it's Superman the suit. Maybe we're gonna sit now. No.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's just a man in blue tie.
Spent 24 episodes teasing that suit. And in fact, there was a photograph on the front of some magazine of him in the, that'll do. Yeah. That actually has him in the suit, but he wasn't in the suit at all. 10 years. 10 years.
Beep, 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 beep.
Fucking Tom Cruise. I don't know why we paused it there and then came back in, because it's just the end
like the legend ends.
Now, right?
I hope he dies, actually.
He doesn't die. He can't die, he's not allowed.
It's Batman.